Poker room in Wind Creek, right on the right. When I walked in, very easy to find. Here it is from the outside. It is its own room, kind of separated from everything else. But before I even walked in, I saw this just past the doors. Self-serve drinks. Love that. And there was Powerade in there. Tough to get pictures at the table. I did get this one, and this is awesome. Never played in a place like this, where you have this like hard surface where you put your chips, but then the rest of the table is felt. Never played on that, two surface type of poker table. I knew they existed, have seen them, never got to play on one, but I really enjoyed playing on this. It was cool. Alright, back in my room. It's been a long day. For you, it was 3 videos, but it was, for me, pizza, and then playing in Rivers, playing at Rivers in Des Plaines, and then playing at the Hollywood in Aurora, which was like an hour drive, and then playing at this video. What was this video? I was in, oh, that was something I didn't even mention. It was, what casino was it? I'm losing my mind. Wind Creek. Had some difficulty getting there because Bravo gives the address and the city is East Hazel Crest. When I was trying to get directions from Aurora to there, I was having problems because East Hazel Crest and Homewood are like the same thing, but not every like GPS device or like Google won't read it the same way. So I had to use Homewood as the address, and then I figured out where I was going, and then I got there. That was also like an hour away. I didn't know they were quite that far, every other 3 casinos today. Anyway, did all that, so I'm back. Tough filming in the casino with all the music playing. Wanted to mention, for one, shout out to Sean, the dealer. That was the last full down I played in Wind Creek, and he has seen some of the videos. And also want to say, I don't know if you could tell from the picture of my chips on the table. Not many pictures because I guess it's an Illinois thing. Can't have your phone on the rail. A lot of places it could be on the rail, just not the felt. Here, not at all. So if your phone is in your hands while you're playing a hand, that's no good. In Vegas, that's usually only a bad thing in tournaments. And yeah, it was tough to even like have my phone like in my hands. So not a ton of pictures here, but the chips, very crisp. That was nice. Really enjoyed playing in there. Aurora wasn't great, but here in Wind Creek, I liked it. Even though it's its own room, it's like very closed off, a 10 poker table room. The talk going on the table behind me was awesome. The table in front of me was awesome. Our table wasn't quite as awesome, but it was solid. Liked playing in there, and that's, man, I think there's only, 10 tables, and 3 1-3s, a 2-5, and 2 PLO games were going on a Monday evening. So, gotta figure that's like one of the worst days of the week. Seems like a good spot for poker in East Hazel Crest, Illinois. Also wanted to say, the fact that there's the rail, like where you rest your arms, then where people's chips are, that like hard flat surface, and then the felt. 2 things about that. One, awesome. I never played in a place like that. So I never actually played in Monte Carlo before it went away, but I knew it was like that. So that was cool to play on a table like that. Something it does though, because I was just talking about this in a recent pet peeve video, people who don't keep their cards visible. There's no chance you're looking at your cards when they're on that flat surface. So to get your fingers underneath the cards on the felt and lift them up and look at them, your cards need to be ahead of your chips. So it's like really, really difficult. You would really need to go out of your way and try hard to make your cards not be visible while you're in a hand, because your chips are on the flat surface, your cards are on the felt. You're not looking at your cards any other way. So that was interesting. I never thought of that until I was playing on such a table. That was cool. Let me look at my notes. That's what I keep looking over here for. My phone's right here. That's about it. We were 9-handed in the no limit table, and I think that's gonna do it. Enjoyed playing there. So far it was Rivers, Hollywood, and Wind Creek, and I enjoyed Wind Creek the most, and then Rivers, and then Hollywood, although Rivers would probably be the easier place to play if you're like looking to play a huge amount of hours. I was there early on today, which is a Monday, and there were 12 games going when I left at like, I don't know, 1:30 p.m. or something. So a lot of games going on over there, and Aurora, not a ton was going on there. But even though there were fewer tables in Wind Creek than Rivers, I enjoyed Wind Creek more. Probably not in between the two. I don't think they're all that close. I had to stop in the middle, but I don't think they're all like that close together. It's not like Horseshoe Baltimore and Maryland Live, which is 10 miles and like all highway. It's quick to drive from one to the other. I played both rooms twice in the same day before. It's not very much of a commute going between those two, but kind of far driving around here. Also, I don't know what the deal with the tolls is. Like, I haven't crossed the state border in a while, and I've paid a lot of tolls. I don't even know what the prices are, but I'm driving through those toll things all the time. Tolls within the state, I never understand that. Didn't like it in Kansas last year. Don't like it in Illinois here. I understand if it's on the border, although I'm still not a fan of it. I thought some of the tax money goes to keeping up the roads. I guess not. But like just driving within the state. And it's also annoying every time I make a wrong turn, I have to pay double. Because I pay a toll anyway, and then I need to make some like cumbersome U-turn and then go back the other way, and I pay the toll again, but whatever. And not that long I won't be in Illinois anymore. East of Illinois, Texas has a few. Kansas, it's fairly new there. I don't know of any other states. I don't think Iowa, Nebraska, New Mexico, Arizona, I don't think they have tolls. I think there was one in Colorado, which I didn't even notice. I just got something in the mail once. I apparently drove through it in like mid-2022 on the way to Council Bluffs or something. Didn't even notice, and got something in the mail saying I owed them money. But anyway, rant about tolls is about done. Long day for me. Tomorrow I have 2 more rooms to play in Illinois, and then I'm off to another city. Oh, been trying to add like one thing that's not just about the poker to these videos. Hockey. So that video where I named over 1,000 baseball players, and then I had that video where I named the 500. I made my list of hockey players. I don't know hockey. I was hoping I could get to 50. I failed. There it is. I got to 37. You might think, oh, you could have named 13 more. 13 more is a massive amount. It's like Mount Everest to me in hockey. So there's the 37. And if you're wondering what about football, I was kind of tired of doing this after the baseball and the basketball. So that's why I did the hockey, because I knew it wouldn't take that long. Maybe in like a couple months when I take a few days off, I'll put the football list together. Football is interesting because I actually haven't followed it for that long, but the rosters are huge. And if anyone was like good enough that you know his name in college, he probably played at least one game, at least one snap in the NFL. I mean, Elijah Holyfield, solid career at Georgia, didn't make it in the pros, but he got into a game for the Eagles. So could probably come up with a lot of obscure people in the NFL, even though the history isn't that long, and I really haven't been following it for even like 20 years, but rosters are huge. So we'll see one day, but hope you enjoyed those 37 hockey names. And now the video is done. And remember, rice is a spoon food.